My name is Jessica Homeier, and I work at Greenwood Forest Elementary as a 4th grade ELA and reading teacher. So circle time has affected me in a really positive way because it's allowed the kids to feel like they belong in the classroom. And when they feel that belonging in the classroom, it makes them less likely to want to leave my classroom. So they behave better and their academics are going up, and it also allows the kids to be empathetic with one another and tell their stories in circle time. So last week we did Kindness Week. So this week our goal related around kindness. And so we talked about how we could be kind and respectful to one another, because in the classroom, sometimes the kids like to argue with one another, or they don't have empathy sometimes for one another. So in our circle today, we focused on people we admire and kind of what makes them memorable to us.
And a lot of it has a why attached to it. Tell me somebody that you admire, that means I look up to, and why. I admire blank because blank.
I admire Miss Homeier because when I was sad, she would always help me because she would always help me be better, and she made me a better person in every single way.
I admire Dave because he's my friend.
I admire Anaya because we always be together.
So I wanted them to see that the people that we look up to are kind people and people that show empathy. And because of that, in the circle, we were able to see the kids really engaging with one another and being supportive. And if students needed extra time to talk, they were being supportive to that student's needs. So when I first began this year, in 4th grade again, it was a little challenging. We had a lot of very high emotional needs. So for the first 3 months, I cried probably 4 or 5 times because I didn't know if I could make it the entire year. And when we started circles and we really invested a lot of time in building relationships with students, one thing I learned is that the sense of belonging is what makes them want to stay in your classroom. So if I can give them that sense of belonging, they're going to behave and they're going to understand the academic side of it. So the things I've taken away from restorative practices, I think, are that the relationships are so important because kids need a sense of belonging. They need you to love them and care about them and value them. And a lot of times when they're having behaviors, it's because they're putting a wall up. And the best thing I can do for that student is to love them and show them that I value them regardless of if they're pitching a fit on the floor or they're not doing my assignment, and let them know that I'm never sending them away from me because they're with me and I'm going to help them succeed in the classroom.